Currently playing a game called The Wonderful 101. It's from Platinum Games, and it was developed by Platinum Games with Hideki Kamiya. He was a really famous video game designer, and I love all of his works. And I wanted to talk about this game because I got it early at PAX last week and show you guys what it's like. It comes out on Sunday officially, but if you have a chance to get it now, then that would be pretty sweet. And here we go. That's pretty awesome. I've only been about 2 hours into this game, and it's definitely got a bit of a steep learning curve. There's a lot of things that you gotta watch out for while you're playing, and at least there's always something new. You use the right stick or the touch screen to be able to recruit more people, and the goal of the game is to get a lot of people who can be temporary citizens of the Wonderful 100 to be able to have more powerful moves. And I've unlocked a new character, and she's a Russian ballet dancer, which is pretty cool. Let's hopefully get some combat in. I'm using the sword guy. I kind of forgot his name, but I know he's Wonder Blue. The batteries in this game are kind of like your energy source. If you get enough of them, then they increase the amount of abilities that you can use per time in the game, especially in the combat situations. I only have 3 real main criticisms with the game so far. Sometimes it can be really, really hard to see, especially with the screen being so much stuff on the screen at all times. It's a little bit tricky to be able to spot things. 2 is that the timing for a lot of the moves seems to be off sometimes, especially when I'm doing blocks. And the 3rd is some of the quick time events are a little bit tricky to control sometimes. But yeah, this is a basic combat situation. I'm using the guy with the gun to be able to shoot flying saucer enemies, and it's pretty easy so far. I'm using my block. That didn't really do much, but hopefully I'll be able to show you a better example. Switching back to my sword guy, I like him a lot. Blue has always been a favorite color of mine. So also, I like to blow stuff up so I can get some units of currency, actually, to be specific. I think they're called gears. I don't exactly remember, but yeah. It's going to be pretty easy. I'm playing on normal mode right now. I was playing on easy a little bit earlier, but I figured, I might as well try normal mode. You get to unlock a lot more stuff that way. I've also recently unlocked Wonder Pink. She's a whip, and she seems to be a lot of fun to control. And now I've got Wonder Wonderland from Canada. That's great. That's great. Ooh, more people to save. Excellent, excellent. If I were to give the game a rating right now, I probably wouldn't give it any higher than an 8. I love the theme. I love the idea and to be able to play the game in the way that it does, but there's a couple of issues that I have with it. I mentioned it earlier, but you'll probably be able to see once I actually get into a combat fight. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these guys. I have no idea what these do. There's not much instructions. However, that's a gear, and I know I can use my Wonder Punch to be able to grab them and rotate us so. Oh my. I got a coin somehow. Oh, it seems to be pretty fun, actually. Has a great colorful nature to, an atmosphere to the game. A lot of great enemies to fight. Combat can sometimes be a little bit repetitive, and because I'm on Operation 2 right now, I've already gone through one big major boss battle, and that was a lot of fun to play, even though, whoops, I kept failing at it a couple of times. Let's use the punch guy. Oh, there's a spike guy. So what you want to do is use the whip girl. You gotta draw a squiggly line. You gotta try. And you just gotta rapidly attack it. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do specifically to be able to let's try to recruit these guys. There we go. Whoa. Somehow got a cake despite getting my butt kicked by this giant rolling spike ball guy. That's interesting. You gotta run around to collect things. Use the R button to dodge. It's hard to see the dodge sometimes, but if you just abuse it, then hopefully it helps. By these, I mean button mashing. It's like crazy. Run away, run away. I fought one of these earlier. They seem to take quite a bit of time to actually kill, so. because you gotta pull them off before you can actually do any damage to them. These are tricky because you can't even see what the kind of move that they're using. But I've only fought like one of these guys before, so gonna know better next time. Whoa. Otherwise, I had a good time at PAX. Hopefully, a lot of other people did too. I only went for one day, but from what I saw, it was fantastic. Got to talk to a lot of great video game designers, play a lot of great games, check out all my brethren and stuff, and oh yeah, I finally got him up. But let's see what else I can use. Some gun guy maybe to do some damage from the long range. Oh boy. This is probably just a test video. It took me a while to figure out how to get the commentary to work, actually. I had a bit of trouble with the microphone. I'm using a really, really cheap USB 3 Guitar Hero microphone, so hopefully it sounds decent. Let's use the punch guy for some final damage. Apparently you have to level up in this game. I don't really know how that works, but somehow that helped too. Got a silver medal. Not too great, not too bad either. And that's a basic idea. I'll probably put up another stream of this really soon. Hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time. I'll be back with a little bit more.